After each good book, when the ending satisfies, I eat the last page. Thank you. Here's a poem as well that I thought would be appropriate for today. I'm a big fan of book titles. I think there's poetry in book titles, and I thought I'd write a poem all in book titles. But in order for it to make sense, I had to kind of make it like a dream, so that there was really no real thread of logic in it. It's called Dream in Book Titles. It's 1984. I'm on the road one lonely night, returning from the mountains of madness, looking for the heart of darkness. Tender is the night, and the sheltering sky gives me nothing but misery. For some reason, I scurried up this cold mountain where the lovely bones of my body shivered like snow falling on cedars. Here, the sound and the fury is heavy, telling me something wicked this way comes. But in the radiant city, I only hallucinate a pale fire, what a stranger in a strange land must envision, and I look above me and think, the moon is a harsh mistress. Now a long day's journey into night has dissolved, and I'm at a restaurant at the end of the universe, reading a menu titled, A Heartbreaking Work of Staggering Genius. I ask myself, is this some kind of Vanity Fair? No. This is just where the wild things are, where the sidewalk ends beside the empire of the sun. I look around and see 100 years of solitude distilled into one black coffee night. For some reason, I've been driving blind in October country, another illustrated man swigging dandelion wine, hoping to sing the body electric. Now, this dream has dissolved to have me flying over the pillars of the earth that sway like wind in the willows. We, the living, spy on this mission Earth, half asleep in frog pajamas, caught in a complicated kindness. Sometimes I want to remember, want to find out why this sweetness in the belly feels like white noise weighing down a 158-pound marriage. I'm not on the road anymore. It's parade's end, a taste of angry candy souring my breakfast of champions. I've been where angels fear to tread, where everything is illuminated. And I haven't learned much, but enough to know the line of beauty is a blade of grass, free from the blackboard jungle. Thank you. There are secrets we keep from others, and then there are secrets we keep from ourselves. In a small Maryland town, Frank Warren receives both. It's a burden he has volunteered to bear. Every week, 1,000 postcards flood his house, like he's stolen a mail truck full of dirty laundry. And every postcard, a secret. From every secret, someone who just has to rip it from their chest and mail it to a stranger. It can often be easier that way. It's not a job for Frank, but a joy. A grand survey of all the beauties and horrors teeming under humanity's skin. Postcards tattoo his home. In the living room, my mom said no more piercings, so I got one she couldn't see. In the kitchen, I get horny when hot guys sneeze. Above the toilet, I'm afraid I don't have any friends. Draping the window ledge. The more you love me, the more I want to dump you. Huddled by the fireplace, I like to remember my dad as a boy, so I won't remember him suffering. Asleep along the front mat. I will never in my life be as good at anything else as I am at killing people. Here, alone on his living room pulpit, Frank sorts through the frightened and the depressed, all sunburned with either loss, relief, or a strange combination of both. These secrets just pass through Frank like a ghost with a purpose. He's seen it all without knowing it, tasted it all without forgetting it. And when Sunday rolls around Germantown, Maryland with a breeze on his tail, Frank chooses 20 secrets out of 1,000. This is what he will museum to the world. Enshrined in the medium he knows best, Frank gives us 20 secrets on a blog bound for glorious stories. It's also Web 2.0 open-hearted. These skeletons only dangle online for 7 days, soon to disappear into the ether of the net like a traveling poet with no merch. What you see is what you get, nothing more. Frank lets these secrets breathe once and then soar. Honesty enjoys a posterity bulging beyond the written word. When Frank simmers down to sleep every night, he murmurs a poem that fireworks across his mind's sky. It is the secret that started it all. Every man's death diminishes me, for I am involved in mankind. Therefore, send not to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. Thank you, guys.